get one more in here so it's just not 3 deaths and 2 other things. One more. Let's go into the wonderful world of Disney and their ridiculousness. There's 2 actual Disney things on here we can talk about, so that throws in like 6 topics for this episode, I believe.
Cool.
First one, live action Winnie the Pooh.
I don't understand that at all.
I just want to know what Winnie the Pooh's gonna look
unless
like.
they get real animals, I don't want to watch it.
Like if they do the Winnie the Pooh where you see every piece of his fur blowing around in the wind, and they make him look like a real bear.
Yeah.
You know,
wearing
just
a fucking t-shirt,
yellow with a red t-shirt.
All those real yellow
constantly
bears out
stuck
there.
inside fucking doors because his fat ass won't stop eating honey.
Piglet's just this minuscule, horribly anorexic looking pig.
Looks like a premature birth pig. Yeah.
There's just an owl that lives in a broken down house and shack in a tree. Apparently, I'm going to find the article here because I do have an article on standby for this. Apparently, Ewan McGregor is going to be playing an older Christopher Robin. I think return. Yeah.
If this doesn't turn into a horror movie, I'm gonna be fucking upset because that would be fantastic. He comes back to fight his demons that he had when he was younger.
Basically, what Disney wants to do with this one is they want to do a dramatically different interpretation, much like they did with Maleficent.
Okay.
For the upcoming live-action Winnie the Pooh, Disney is going the latter route by having the 100-acre wood denizens reunite with Christopher Robin as an adult. Which is weird because I thought that was all kind of in his head.
Yeah, that was his imagination.
Yeah, so now he's just going to come back as a full-grown adult knowing it was all a lie and just be like, well, if I try hard enough, I can will it into existence, just like Donkey Kong.
Like Drop Dead Fred.
Yeah. Oh my
Why
god.
does that sound familiar to me?
It was a movie about an imaginary friend.
That guy, right?
So, yeah, fresh off
I think I
playing
saw that.
Lumiere and Beauty and the Beast, Ewan McGregor is now in talks to play Christopher Robin in his upcoming namesake movie. In this story, McGregor's Christopher has grown up to the successful businessman.
What's his business?
I don't know. Business.
Is his business kicking ass?
And has subsequently
Is it booming?
lost his sense of imagination and has been prioritizing his work over his wife and daughter. Oh, that's where you need to get Pooh. Save your wife and family. Oh my god. His life will be thrown a loop when Winnie the Pooh and his fellow animal friends return.
So I'm like, motherfucker, you are ruining your life. Your wife's about to leave you. Your kids hate you.
So
Quit
they're
your
saying,
job.
basically the movie sounds like a mix of Winnie the Pooh and Hook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That is kind of funny to me. Well, and honestly, what else were they going to do? Like, some other kid walks into the 100-acre woods and sees all the same creatures.
You could just make a Winnie the Pooh
And then there's
movie.
a final stand
Yeah.
for Christopher Robin's 100-acre woods.
Dude, they did a giant battle
bulldozer.
scene between 2 kids.
Like a
They're
fucking Lord of the Rings style, gigantic battle. That'd be great. It's just be like Christopher Robin's side's got Winnie the Pooh and all that, and a fucking line of heffalumps. As far as the eye can
Oh,
see.
fucking Huffalumps.
And then the other
They're
kid...
peaceful, though.
The other kid imagines Legolas, and he's just shooting heffalumps in the fucking head with arrows. Knocking down lines of them, because Legolas don't die.
Does too.
He lives forever.
Goes off to the, I can't remember the fucking place is called.
I don't really need to get in Lord of the Rings semantics. it was just a joke. I don't really care what the fuck that elf dick does.
Wow.
He was too OP.
He saved so
He's too OP.
many
He
people.
wasn't even going to be a king, and he did better than the king.
What are you talking
King just
about?
wanted, he's like, hey, ghosts, help me. Without ghosts, I don't win. And they're
Yeah.
just like, fuck out of here, handsome man. He's like, come on, there's sandwiches in it for you. They're like, all right, ghost sandwiches?
Ghost
I'm down.
sandwiches, yeah.
Where are you getting them from? He's like, Jimmy John's. They're like, all right.
You know,
I
fast,
still
freaky
haven't
fast.
never tried Jimmy John's, and there's one downtown.
You should, that's why you're so miserable. You
Yeah.
haven't tried it yet.
'Cause I go to better places.
No, it's a sandwich. It's
It's
You'll be like,
freaky
hey,
fast.
the mayonnaise goes good with the bread, and that's about it. It's a sandwich otherwise.
I don't like mayonnaise. It's gross.
Well, there you go. You don't want to go to Jimmy John's. Then. I put it on everything.
Everything's just dipped in mayonnaise.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's giant vats of mayo. Just dump the sandwiches in. This guy doesn't want mayonnaise. I don't
I'm
give a
picturing
shit
like
what
Winnie
he
the Pooh
wants.
shoving his fist into a jar of mayonnaise and not honey.
You are
What is
sick.
this? Is this Jackass now? Starting Winnie the Pooh? We switched Pooh's honey with mayonnaise. See if he notices.
He's colorblind. He can still smell it.
All right, we gotta get in the recording. So then, well, no, I'm sorry, we haven't done with this one yet. Live action Winnie the Pooh, you know,
It's goofy as shit. I don't like it.
it's a weird idea. It might work though. And then Will Smith might be playing good old Genie.
I don't understand this.
I don't. I
I kind of do.
Why?
why? Because of the getting jiggy with it crap.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's all he's
Yeah.
gonna do.
Yeah.
It's just they're gonna have him voice the CGI Genie. He's like, ooh ha, yeah, dun, dun. And then it's just like they'll just play wacky ass music and he'll call himself Jim West over and over. And they're like, no, it's not that movie, Will. He's like, I don't give a shit. Pay me, bitch.
We're gonna party like it's 2019. Shut up, Genie.
I don't get this. Why is they making so many live action Disney movies? I don't like it.
Because
It's a new
they
market.
laid off all their animators.
No, all the animators are in Korea. That's where you go and get them now.
You can't get hand-drawn animation by Disney no more.
Animation, that's so 20th century.
They got them 5 people that left Pixar to do Disney's 3D animation studio, and they're just like, work forever. We get some help? No. Do it for the mouse.
Did they get chained down there? Because otherwise they can just walk out the
Fucking-
door.
They're just in mud huts. You'd hear them late at night typing away. Doing code. For fucking CG Winnie the Pooh.
It's not going to be CG, man. It's going to be a guy in a fucking Winnie the Pooh suit.
I hope to God it
It's
is.
just, he's got like his normal face with
Yeah.
I hope.
like a
Like,
hood.
It's just a fucking hood with ears.
what the hell's the TV show that was on? It originally aired in Australia, then they made it an
What,
American
Wilfred?
version. Yeah, it's going to be like
yeah,
Wilfred.
yeah.
God, how did I just? You're like it was in Australia. It's gotta be Wilford.
At Wilfred.
That's what I want. And it's all the same guy playing all
Well, see,
the
I feel
animals.
like they kind of missed an opportunity. And I thought of this just because you mentioned Wilford. I'm like, who? Like grown up, fucking Elijah Wood looks just like Christopher Robin. I
Yeah.
would imagine Wood looking grown up.
Yeah.
He's got the big ears, the weird ass cranium. Looks like he hasn't seen a sun in a long time.
Yeah.
What kind of deformed Elijah
You're
Wood
describing Gollum right now.
like, oh,
I don't know. Maybe it's just the last picture I had in my head of.
that is not Elijah Wood.
I'm just thinking, like when he was a kid, like to me, I was like that kid looks like Christopher Robin. Like he just he had like that look, and he still looks like that now. He's just got longer limbs.
Yeah,
You
pretty
know.
much.
Yeah, look at him. He's weird.
No, he's not. He looks.
He has literal elf ears. Like they just gave him that surgery and fucking put him in like Lord of the
Peter
Rings.
Jackson-
Like here's
Peter
some
Jackson's
pointy
walking
hobbit
into
ears,
it.
you fucking freak.
They didn't have pointy ears. They had big, hairy feet.
No, they had pointy ears too. You were just looking at the feet. You didn't notice the ears.
You didn't get to see their feet like ever.
Yeah, you did. They're on screen all the time.
No, they're not.
They did cutaway shots, the feet, and then they faded to black, and then it came back in. There was feet.
This is the extended edition. It was just some random shots of their
Which
feet.
one? The fucking foot fetishist version?
The 24-hour long version.
Yeah.
of just feet.
You need to use a catheter.
All right. Well, yeah. So Will Smith.
Version of the-
Will Smith's playing Genie. Will.
Yeah.
I don't get the idea of that. It's just weird to me.
Catheter. Huh? Well, this is brought to you by Squarespace.
I'm not totally surprised by this. Who else were they going to get for this? Jack Black? Like, you know?
I
don't know.
No, I don't care who they get. They shouldn't get anybody because it shouldn't fucking exist. Stop making live action Disney movies.
well, the Beauty and the Beast did very well, and it was actually a really good movie.
That's different.
And I only think that's because they followed the original, though. Because I don't really hear much about the ones that deviated. It was funny. Like Maleficent didn't do that well in theaters,
Maleficent
and then
wasn't bad, though.
well, I mean, it didn't make money really. And then
No.
after the fact, everybody in the world's like, "I like what they did with Maleficent." And it's like, then why didn't you show that when it was out in the fucking theater?
Okay, so they only have Will Smith cast for this, and they have Guy Ritchie directing.
Well, that's why he got in there
Oh,
because
yeah.
of Guy Ritchie.
This is gonna be a weird fucking movie.
It's going to
Well,
be...
yeah, everything Guy Ritchie does is a weird fucking movie.
Not everything.
He's just going to be putting cameras all over people. And God.
It's just gonna be an awkward because
Uh,
I don't see him making a kids movie.
Too bad.
Lock, stock, and two smoking barrels. And that translate that to fucking Aladdin.
All right, well.